everyone, welcome back to episode 9 of the Pick Up Stitches podcast. Today is the 6th of March 2022. It's a very nice day in South Africa. I know it looks like it's cool or cold. It's chilly. We had like 14 millimeters of rain outside of Rustenburg yesterday, here where we're staying, and it's a little bit still cool this morning, but the sun is out, it's bright, it's blue, it's gonna get nice and hot. So yeah, this will not stay on for very long, but yeah, I think let's get straight to it. I do not have any finished objects today, but fear not, I've got lots and lots and lots to show and tell and share with everyone. So let's get straight to whips. So the first whip that I want to show you is my Tree of Life blanket. I can now officially say I can really start to see what's happening. You can start to see the tree taking shape. My sunset colors are starting to happen. So yeah, to be honest, I was starting to get a little bit about this because it's not easy. I'm honest, or for me it's not easy. You really have to focus with this pattern, and life has been getting busy and it's going to get even busier, but never mind. I am all motivated again. When I took my progress photo for yesterday, because I'm doing this for the Mosaic Make Along 2022 that's hosted by Erika from Lamoureknots, and yesterday the 5th of March we had to do our second progress update pictures, and when I took the pictures I was like, Leonie, you can finally see what's happening here. So I'm all excitement again. So progress keeper here is the other Tree of Life thingamajig I constructed and made up here. So that's now for yesterday's progress for the make along. And then this progress keeper I bought from Esteresa yarns. That was from the previous episode. So some progress since last week. So I'm excited. I'm all into this again. This is great. I'm just moving my progress keeper. If I can get it off. There we go. So it's going to be at exactly the same spot as the make along progress keeper, which is cool. Doesn't matter. So yeah, excitement, much excitement about this one. The second works in progress whip that I want to show you is my Tunisian sampler shawl. It's going slow. It's life. Happens. But I am officially, what's going on? I am officially done with the brickwork, and I just started the second repeat of the twisted, the reverse stitches and section that you need to make. So I'm just starting to see what that effect looks like. So that's awesome as well. Oh, I must say I'm also as this is growing, I'm getting more and more excited because I'm learning so much. And then, yeah, I'm doing this. You guys know this by now. The Ellie Pure Gold yarn with my 4mm. No, this is the 5mm Symphony Tunisian crochet hook from Knit Pro with the I think it's a 120 centimeter cable, maybe. So yeah, and then the green is Military from Ellie Pure Gold. So yeah, the pattern is by Hayley Joanne Robertson. I will link everything below again, like I try to do always. And yeah, that's that. Not much to show, not much to tell. And then I forgot to mention the designer for the Tree of Life pattern is the Crazy Crochet Cat Lady, and she's coming out with so many new mosaic crochet patterns. Feels to me like every week. So yeah, go check her out. She's got some amazing patterns. That's the Crazy Crochet Cat Lady. I will link below. Then my newest whip, you guys haven't seen it. I told you about the patterns I bought from Crazy Sock Lady. There's so many crazy people, but anyway, the Crazy Sock Lady that I bought, it is the Gypsy Soul socks, and I'm keeping it in my Esteresa yarn project bag. Love it. It's awesome. It's just the right size for my sock projects. This time I'm doing it one at a time because I knew I'm gonna learn enough here. I don't need to stress myself out with trying to do 2 socks at a time. So yeah, before I show you, I am so proud of myself. It's like I can do this. It's I cannot believe I made this, you guys. Look at this. I hope you can see properly. Trying to put it into the light more. So this one, this sock, I started with the German twisted cast on. First for me. It's cuffed down. First for Liani. Okay, the ribbing I knew how to do. Then I've learned how to do twisted stitches. I learned how to do, I knew how to do yarn over. I knew how to do knit 2 together. I knew how to do slip knits and all those things. But putting them together to get these patterns, I don't know, it's not a cable, it's like a faux cable or something that gets formed here. And then oh my goodness, I did a heel flap, turn and cast it. Me. Myself and Mariette were laughing in the car yesterday on our road trip about, I thought she was like, what is she doing with these socks that she was knitting before I started? And then now I'm like, wow, I should have started earlier. But anyway, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. Anyway, enough wisdom. So heel flap, This was apparently, according to Mariette, there is different types of heel flaps. So this was a knit, slip, knit, slip, knit, slip, and then pull heel flap with the turn, and then I did it in 2 colors as well. So what evening was it? I think it was Friday or Thursday. I cannot remember. When I got to this point of the gusset, picking up my stitches. You know, the whole thing didn't make sense in my mind yet. So I was now doing it in 2 colors as well for the heel. And then all of a sudden the pattern wants you to go over this instep. I learned another something. This is your instep. This part of your, this is your cuff, this is your instep. Wow. So there was a grey line over here. I'm like, no, that's not gonna work. And I was like, but how? Why? And thank goodness for WhatsApp video calls. So called Mariette, what is going on here? And then I had to actually change back to my main color before I started the section of picking up for the gusset, picking up the gusset stitches. So yeah, not too big of a problem. I just reversed 1 row and then picked up the pink, and through all the craziness of picking up the stitches and working the pattern and working over my ends, I survived, and I am on my foot, and I am about, oh, there's needles and yarn everywhere. Anyway, so I am a little bit over halfway with the foot now. Then I'm gonna get to the toe, and thread ahead in the pattern. I'm gonna do a Kitchener. Goodness, I've just heard people saying something about Kitchener, making it seem like a daunting task. So yeah, let's see when I get there and when I do the Kitchener how that goes. Luckily, I have got lots of friends now. More into that later, that I will call. Sorry, I was I was sick this week. I think my coffee might still be too hot. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. That I will call. I've got Mariette. Always answers my calls, and that helps me. So Mariette is aka Die Boervrou, that I will link here below as well. So yeah, what did I not tell you? I'm so excited. The yarn I'm using is from Esteresa yarns. It is in the Donna base. What did I do with my label? My goodness. Where's my label? Anyway, sorry guys. So Donna base, I'm gonna link below. I promise. Please go to Esteresa yarns website. Check them out on Instagram. Awesome yarns. Really, this Donna base is great. I love it. It's soft and squishy. So there's the grey one. I'm just twisting it a little bit so that the light can catch the colors. And then the pink one again. And then the yarn cake cozies is also by Mariette. It's a pattern on Ravelry as well as a website. Lifesavers. I mean, just look at how nice and neat it is inside this project bag. What more do you want in life? Anyway, that's that. That's that. It's a 2.5 millimeter Chai circular needles. I'm happy. I am super proud of myself. I am very happy about this. So that's the free whips that I want to share with you guys today. So I'm going to move on to acquisitions. So the first acquisition I want to share with everyone is a very quick, informal, because we're friends, yarn swap with Mariette. She had a few balls of this Naku boho sock yarn. It's a self-striping yarn that makes these awesome patterns when you start knitting. I hope you can see properly. And it is a 75% wool. They don't specify what type of wool, and a 25% polyamide. So color number 81253. So I've never worked with any self-striping yarn before. When I do get to this is going to be very interesting and yet another learning experience for me. I'm excited about this as well. This is going to be socks for me. Definitely. And then I mentioned earlier a road trip me and Mariette did. So we planned everything because it was a huge exciting opportunity for both of us, more especially for me yesterday. So we arranged, myself and Peter drove to Mariette's house early in the morning, and then the husbands had some very clear instructions, and they are very supportive, and they help us with anything and everything. They are awesome. So we left them at Mariette's house, and they got lunch ready for us, and we got into the car and we drove to Little Yarn Crafts. Again, I'm linking everything below, and wow, I had such a great time. And I bought some things from Lauren from Little Yarn Croft. First up is a 2.25 Chai lace tabs, just to continue building my set. I hope you guys can see properly. Anyway, then some progress keepers. It looks like they are knitted. I'm gonna make a noise. Let me take them out of the plastic. There you go. We just turn to the light a little bit. 3 different shades of pink we got there. I told Mariette, I don't know why I'm crazy, but these days I love pink. And this is Pincushion Croft. Let me move so you guys can see the label properly. Okay, hope that's clear enough. Again, I will link below by Annegret Lombard. So this is I'm enjoying this as well. Very pretty. Notionston, because I am forever losing my progress keepers and stitch markers and thingies. So a Notionston. I will, as time goes by, get more and different types of these for the different type of notion bags and size of notion bags that I'm having. Because for instance, like this one that's in my sock bag currently, it's just a normal pencil case baggy thingy, and this will obviously now not fit in there. So I'm setting myself up for success, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Notionston and this very pretty notions bag. And I slipped up, guys. Big time. I do not know who made this bag at all. There's no label on here that I could see. It's the inside. So again, please go to Lauren's website, because there is so many of these farm type prints. Lauren did mention to me that this photos is taken at the lady that makes these farm, her own personal home. So yeah, please go look. If I find it by the time I'm done editing, I will put a comment in here. Okay, so yeah, I slipped up there. I did not focus, but anyway, sorry about that. That is what I bought from Little Yarn Craft. Then Miensie from Knotty Habits had a pop-up shop at Little Yarn Craft, and I met Miensie for the first time, aka Miss Knotty. I also met Mr. Knotty, and it was awesome. They are the most friendliest and genuine pair of people I've ever met. I am now an even bigger fan of the Knotty clubs and the Knotty community. So thank you, Miensie, for all your support and your help. I appreciate it a lot. And from the pop-up shop, I bought some thingies. First of all, I bought I'm running out of this. If I follow the tips and tricks of everybody I'm following online, including Kay, it's these light bulb stitch markers. It's in a nice tin, so I can even add some more of the ones that I still have left. I don't know. I don't know how it happens, but they go missing. And in the mornings, when I make the bed, then I see a stitch marker flying sometimes if I was knitting in bed at night. Anyway, that might have been oversharing. So then, I was not planning on buying one, a sock ruler. But then another customer came along, and Miss Knotty, Miensie, actually showed the lady out how it works and how to use it. And then I was like, but you are not supposed to be knitting socks without one, because this actually, oh goodness, things are flying everywhere. This is now going to be replacing, sorry for that, this is going to be replacing my foots, my cardboard foots. I am not throwing them away. I told Peter I'm putting them somewhere, maybe into one of my pouches that I use for patterns as well. I'm not getting rid of this. Okay, so I've got a sock ruler, very nice hardwood sock ruler, and at the back of it, it's got the Kitchener stitch chant. Not that I know what this means yet, but I'm gonna learn soon, very soon, as in this week still, what this is about. I'm gonna learn how to do a Kitchener. Excitement. Then sock blockers. Sock blockers, because I want my socks to look pretty when I take pictures, and I'm not afraid to say it, and when I show it to you guys here on the podcast. Look at this. It is a, let me take it off, progress keeper. That is a little socky. That's cute. It's cute. Some are staying off. That's a size medium. Got shock blockers. And then I've had this skein of yarn from Yarn Stash that I bought a while ago. This is also going to be socks for Peter, but I wanted to have some contrast that I can put in there. And then I found this small mini skein. This is KMBJ. It's also the Kaiso sock base. It's also the Kaiso sock base. Kaiso mini. You can see there. Okay, and the colorway KMBH. So, it's a nice, rich chocolate dark brown, soft, 75% merino and 25% nylon. Yeah, 75 merino, 25% nylon. That's the Kaiso sock base. And then I saw this on Mrs. Knotty's Instagram. It is these speckled clusters skeins. And I saw it and I thought it looks beautiful. And then the one day she actually posted another photo with them. And there was a picture of a sock knitted in this colorway, as well as some photos of some galaxies. And the first opportunity I'm getting, I'm buying them. I'm gonna buy a skein, and then I eventually decided on this dark red one, mostly because Peter likes red. So this is actually going to be socks for Peter eventually. And I've already decided this is just going to be a plain vanilla sock, so that the effect of the dye technique and the clusters can come out. So that is what I want to show when I start with this. So this is awesome. It's the speckled clusters. It's also in a Kaiso sock base by Knotty Habit. Love it. Love it. Oh, and the thingy that fell is a pin for Pop-Up Shop 2022 by Knotty Habits. Knotty Habit. It's not plural. Pop-Up Shop 2022. And then the thing that I've acquired a while ago, but only received yesterday, and that I am the most excited to show you guys. Even maybe more excited than I was to show you guys the socks. Is I subscribed or joined, whatever is the right terminology, Knotty Habits Sock Club for 2022. And I know it's been all over Instagram already, and it's some other podcasters have done unboxings, and I've seen them all, and I was still so much surprised and happy when I received mine yesterday. So when you subscribed and you bought like for the whole all 4 quarters or 4 boxes or something like that, you get a project bag. So I got my project bag with my box, and oh wow, wow, I am officially a project bag fan. I didn't think I would be, but it caught on. It is a very nice medium-ish size bag with a drawstring. Look at this detail. This is a small piece of leather to use to draw it open and close. Look at that. It's sturdy. It's blue. It's pretty. And the label on there says Knotty Habit Yarn Club 2022. And then I am already hosting my Tunisian sampler shawl in here. That is great. It fits in. It takes 2 full 100 gram skeins that's caked up easily. It's got my notions bag in here, and I can fit the project on top. So I don't think it's big enough if I were to put all the yarn I needed for the shawl in here at once. That probably would not have worked, but it might have even. I don't know. We'll try it with the next shawl. So this is a durable bag. Oh, I am so happy, and it's so pretty. Oh, anyway, moving on to the sock club box itself. So the color I selected for Q1 was the potpourri and cranberry. Look at this beautiful box and the label. Guys, you can, when you open this, you can feel the love and the effort and the meticulousness. There's so much thought that had to go into this box to put it together. I am Miensie, well done. You have one very happy customer here. So yeah, I'm gonna open it up. I'm not sure. Obviously I've already opened it. There is no way I was waiting until this morning to to open it up. There's no way. So little letter that's on top here. You open it up. So nice brown paper which you can decompose. Knotty Habit sticker, and oh goodness gracious, it looks like this. So I'm leaving the best stuff for last. Some notions and thingies that was in here is a knotty notepad, and the little papers inside says I've got a knotty habit. It's very cute. Then there's a biscotti type cookie from Blue Spoons. Peter has been eyeing it since yesterday. I told him just hold on. Let me just show everybody. Hold on. So this is going to be gone within the next 10 minutes. Then another something yummy is from Bosch. It's fig and olive jam. It's a small sample. It's going to go very nice on some toast. Cuteness. Just close this. A 50 Rand gift voucher. And then some more pens. This one says I am a naughty friend. And Knotty Sock Club 2022. And on this one, look, you can see like some of the rose and the spices, the peppers and so on that's on there, because this year's theme is sweet and spices. Sweeten up and spicing up your life. So yeah. And then it's my first Ietsie Klein progress keeper. I hope sincerely you can see this properly. I don't know. I think you can. Oh goodness. Gertruida, wow. I've been watching Gertruida's YouTube videos on how she actually makes these polymer clay miniature thingies. It's amazing. A lot of work goes into this. So I really appreciate this, and it's so beautiful. So this is an awesome collaboration. And then the box is empty. The good stuff. The good stuff. The colorway is potpourri and cranberry. It's in the Kaiso sock base. Miensie's got. I need to take it out of the label. 75% merino, 25% nylon, 5 mini skeins. And if this is not potpourri and cranberry, then I don't know what is. Let me put them, see if I can put them next to one another. For sure. Wow. Look at this pink speckles. I'm just turning to the side again for the light. And then this deep purple color. Oh, my goodness. And then a little bit of a lighter blue effect. And a darker one. This is so beautiful. I am so happy with this. Oh goodness. Thank you, Miensie. This is great. Thanks for the great work that you're doing. It's really special. I'm so glad I decided to do this. So glad. What am I doing wrong now? Let me just see if I can now get it back into this label. Yes, I can. Goodness. It's back. It's back. That's that. Yeah. That's that for acquisitions. Oh, I am so happy. So I've calculated now. I have to maybe stop buying yarn now for the rest of this year, because with the additional free sock club boxes that's gonna be arriving throughout the rest of this year, I officially have got enough yarn to make my pair of socks for every month like I've planned. No need to buy more, Johnny. No need. I've got enough. So let's go over to upcoming projects. Okay. For upcoming projects, I mentioned last time that I want to start somewhere, something super easy, super simple for a sweater. And I went on to Ravelry. I want to almost call it the Ravelry rabbit hole, because once I go on there and I start seeing all these projects and makes, I'm like, I get lost for an hour easily, and I start getting confused. But I also get inspired, and it motivates me to go forward and to continue and to learn more. So I found a pattern. It is a free pattern, free for you for free pattern, by Emily Bolduan. I'll put in a color picture, guys. My printer only prints black and white, so I will put in a color photo here. And then it's called Really Easy Raglan. I've read through it a little bit, more than just a little bit. I've already measured myself and highlighted where I need to be. Took some tips and tricks from one of Knitty Natty's previous tutorials. Yeah, it was a tutorial on how she starts her patterns and so on Knit Companion. I don't do Knit Companion. This is my Knit Companion. And a paper clip that I move up and down. Let me show you the one that let me show you the pattern for my socks. So also I highlighted everything, and then I've got this paper clip that I'm moving up and down. Anyway, I told you guys before I'm like old school, so never mind. Then it looks like I'll be able to do this. And again, I'll call a friend if I need to. I have swatched flat. Using a 4mm, which is what she says you need to get gauge. And her gauge says 20 stitches and 27 rows to 10 centimeter in stocking. So I get that perfectly for this top part, and I'm gonna discuss the difference with you guys just now. Sorry, we had a small interruption. I swatched flat and I got perfect gauge with this top part of the flat swatch on this part, and you actually can't see it really, and that's what amazes me the most. I did not get gauge. It's too loose, the bottom part. And basically the difference between the top part of this and the bottom part is, do you put it into the front stitch, the front leg of your stitch, or the back leg of your stitch when knitting and purling in to get the flat stockinette. And I've seen Knitty Natty doing it, and luckily I've got Mariette. I don't know what I would have done without her. Anyway, so, and she told me you need to swatch in the round, and I knew it. And fine, I'm gonna swatch in the round because I'm anyway waiting for my 3.5mm Knit Pro needles to arrive. So I still have time, so I'm going to swatch in the round as well, because it's amazing what the difference something small like that can have. I'm learning so much. I am like shocked about the smallest thing. I know. I'm new, so the experienced knitters that's watching this is probably saying, "Oh, poor Leonie." But anyway, don't worry. I am going to make it in my stash of Alipure Gold. I've got quite a stash yarns that I have currently. I don't want to go and buy more. I'm practicing, I'm learning. I'm going to use DK weight because I'm using this as a learning experience. There's nothing you can't do if you set your mind to it. That's for future. That's basically all that I have coming up I'm working on besides these 3 projects. And then let's move over to life. So life-wise, I was sick this week. As in, I don't know how it happened. It happened within an hour or so. I was fine, started feeling tired, and the next moment my whole body was aching and headaches, fever and sore throat and everything. And I was like, what's going on now? So I couldn't sleep. Doctor says it's flu. I was like, is that all? Anyway, I'm better now. I had to take 3 days off, barely back at work, and then I had to take 3 days off. I feel so bad, but it happens. Okay, I'm better now, and after yesterday's road trip and going to the little yarn craft day, the last little bit of fatigue I had is gone. It really brightened up my life, and I want to highlight again, I cannot believe the effect community has on a person. We tend to forget it. We don't realize it. We think we're independent, we can survive, and then we all need a community, which is one of the big reasons why I am doing this. So thank you to all my supporters, to all the people that are always commenting and motivating me. I really appreciate you guys. And while we were at Little Yarn Craft yesterday, let me go into more detail here. So Sonia, I again cannot remember her surname, but it's Sonia from Designs by Sophia. Had a Tunisian crochet workshop, which I will, myself and Mariette, when we did the live last week, we did put the link in there as well, but I'm going to link it below. I don't know if you can still join or not, but she had a Tunisian crochet workshop that is going to teach you how to do all the necessary Tunisian crochet stitches to create a blanket. So people were busy doing that in the one area. And then Lauren's aunt had a workshop. So there was a group of people on a different area that was busy hand painting ceramic yarn balls. It was amazing. I really enjoyed watching and seeing this, and I met some of you guys. I'm just going to throw out some names there. Is Ursula Uphoff. It was so nice meeting you. We briefly met Beverly from Bev Crafts. Am I not forgetting someone? Yeah. And then I had a fangirl moment. Liza the Wolblom was also there. And she was wearing a shawl that she showed us in her last podcast that she finished. And the bow she made for her hair. And it was so beautiful. I got to see it in real life and meet her, and she's so sweet. So if you don't follow her already, please go and follow the Wolblom. Again, I'll link it below. And yeah, we had some awesome chats with Lauren and got to know her a bit, and Miensie. So I had the best time, and myself and Mariette was chatting like crazy in the car on the way there and on our way back. So yeah, greatest time that I had yesterday. Coming up, I have to put my nose into the books. I have to. Classes are starting in 2 weeks for my masters, and there's a lot of pre-work that needs to be done. So I've started a little bit already. Still waiting for my textbooks. But I'm starting with the articles and all those types of things that they also want you to read. So at least I'm starting somewhere. It's a lot. But it's fine. It's fine. I can do it. I will do it. And yeah, that's what's coming up in my life. No real excitement. I wish for all of you an awesome week, an awesome Sunday. I'm doing everything I can to get this one out early. Last week I also recorded early, but then we had the live and we had lunch, everything. So anyway, the podcast episode only came out late Sunday night. I'm gonna try and get this one done. I'm gonna start working on the editing right after recording, that I can still get it out in a decent time, South African time at least. I can't say for the rest of the world. But thank you for watching. If you liked this episode and you are not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And if you really liked it, give me a thumbs up, please. It helps a lot. And yeah, enjoy your week. See you guys next Sunday. Bye.